I'm Ben Alariza. I'm Josh Alariza, and this is our testimony. Before Jesus, I was lost. I didn't have a way, I didn't have a purpose. I felt like I was searching and constantly searching and trying to find something to fill my heart. And then, I think something that I struggled with the most was, I think, just being alone. I think I found myself feeling quite alone and just left out, and a lack of community. I was blessed enough to come into contact with Jesus pretty early in my life. We've been raised in a Christian household, but I really discovered the truth of Jesus and the excitement of the gospel in high school, grade 10. And then towards matric, one of my dearest friend at the time, was diagnosed with cancer. And that was a long and arduous journey, which he ultimately did not win. And in 2021, my best friend passed away, and I fell away from the faith pretty hard. I was in a sort of worldly relationship at the time, and I definitely invested a lot of who I am and myself into that relationship. And 6 years went by very quickly, seemingly. And that relationship came to an unfortunate end, and I found myself lost and broken and seeking something more. And when I turned around, there was Jesus, still there, still waiting, and still faithful. And that's how I came back to the faith, and that was about 2 years ago now. And I've been in life changes since then, which has been incredible. I think for the first while he came without me for a little bit. I was in a relationship where I was living in sin, and my heart was very much hardened towards church, and I wasn't actively wanting to go to church. Only after I realized that the love of Jesus is so strong, it really pushed me to want to serve at church. So no, I didn't go when Ben went. I went maybe a couple more months after he went to church. And then my life just started to roll from there. My journey started to get better. It's just been so incredible to be a part of a community that loves Jesus, and to be surrounded by people that listen to the Lord. A lot of the words that I've received within this community have been so direct and so from the Lord. I found it so incredible to hear from God through His people. And I think that's one of the biggest things I encourage people when they're not in community, is that the Lord uses people to talk to you so much. And it's so important to be in community so that you can hear those words and you can receive them. I had a crazy encounter with the Holy Spirit in men's camp, my first men's camp ever. I was in the front row, and I'll just give you a short of the story. I was in the very front row, right in front of the band, and the Lord just told me to kneel. And I said, "What? No ways, I'm right in front of the band, there's no ways I'm going to drop to my knees." And the Lord said it again, and it was more commanding. I felt this pressure just come upon me, and I dropped. I was baptized by the Holy Spirit that night, and ever since then I was left for a hunger with Jesus, and I wanted to learn more, and I learned more, and I fell in love with this man who's just changed my life so miraculously. I wouldn't change it for the world. And I think, like, after that night, I learned to hear God's voice so clearly and so evidently as well, and just like how He talks to me. And it was something that's so beautiful, because then later on I fell under the leadership of Chris and Robin Devote, wonderful people. And since being in their life group and being around their life and being in their life, it's changed me completely. They've given me the tools to be equipped to do life and to be a leader in life and to lead other people and disciple other people as well. Before Jesus, honestly and truly, I was, and I still am partially, incredibly introverted. I had a very small circle, and I was one of those I don't care what people think, and I'm not interested in how they feel type of people. And Jesus has given me a heart for people, really and truly. He's changed that so much for me in being exposed to His love and wanting so badly to expose others to it, and allow people to feel that love, if through me. I mean, what a pleasure, what a blessing. So it's actually just having given me a heart for people, for sure. I think one big thing that's changed for me was my heart. If I can just say one piece, was there's a time where I found this man who was just broken, And I had this one small conversation with him, and this man just ended up bawling his eyes out of my arms. Yeah, I love the Lord, and I think the one biggest thing that's changed is my heart for people. Yeah.
Oh, start at the beginning. I don't mean Genesis. I mean Jesus, and see how he changes you and how he gives you a heart for people and a heart for the gathering and a desire to be a part of something greater than yourself.
Give church a try. I mean that honestly. I know it can be so tough to wake up on a Sunday morning and be like, oh, do I really have to go to church? Or that Sunday afternoon when it's about to be 5 or 4:30 and you're like, okay, I need to leave now. And you think to yourself, oh, I don't actually want to go. Go. I think you'll find yourself either more recharged or connected even more into community if you just go. So go to church. Go to church.